I'm James.
And I'm Emily.
And we show you our actual weight loss journey, the keto lifestyle.
Make sure you hit the like and subscribe. Check us out on Facebook and Instagram, but most importantly, don't forget to get ready.
Set.
Keto.
Maria is
here.
from Los Angeles.
Ooh.
All right, so we are in a hotel room now, and I hope that you can hear us. And Emily's turning on the ads.
I'm sorry.
Oh boy.
Don't get coffee.
Oh boy.
I'm sorry.
It's a disaster.
Anyway.
All
right. So we don't
This
have
was your
our
fault.
normal camera either because.
We're in a hotel room.
Yeah,
And we have the laptop.
And I do have my normal camera, but the batteries don't last that long in it, so I forgot the power source that goes live.
Yes.
That I have to use to go live. Otherwise, like 45 minutes, it's going to shut off and whatnot. But we are at the Gold House in Louisville.
For Keto Palooza this weekend.
And yes, so far we are having a blast. John, the trip was
Longer than it should have been.
Interesting.
It did take us about 4 hours for a 2-hour drive, about a 2 hour and 15-minute
Got stuck
drive.
in traffic.
Traffic was atrocious.
It was.
Every which way we went, just leaving, like, we're only 30 miles from Cincinnati, but we were almost 2 hours just to get to Cincinnati. So
So it was a little bit.
I took a big nap.
Noah did take a big nap.
He did.
Yeah. Hopefully our sound is good. Did you
Yes.
hear it good?
Yeah, I did.
And like I said, I know that anyway, we know that 2KK wasn't going live at 8:30 because they have stuff, prior engagements. Hi, Heidi.
Hi, Heidi.
And
Hi.
we just basically wanted to go live and let people chat for a little bit and
Yeah.
talk about our trip so far. And so
We got here a little after 3 o'clock. 3 o'clock, right? 4 o'clock?
we got here almost 4.
Okay. And we immediately ran into Dawn over at Dawn Does Keto
Yes.
in the lobby. And then we ran into a couple other people. I'm terrible with names.
We seen Susan B. and we seen Caboodle Bry
Yes.
and his wife.
Mm-hmm. We saw Maitreya.
We did. We stopped over and visited with Maitreya for a little bit
Mm-hmm.
in between getting our luggage.
And everybody so far has been so sweet.
Everybody is very sweet, and you know, this is our first. We've been doing YouTube now for almost a year,
Yes.
and this is the first time basically meeting people. So it's kind of strange when you're walking and
It's
people,
very weird.
and people know you, but you don't know them.
Yes. It's very, very strange.
Speaking of strange,
Yeah.
Lisa's here,
Hi, Lisa.
and I believe isn't she supposed to be coming to Louisville?
I thought so. Lisa, are you coming to Louisville? 22Q Cat is here. How are you? And Sasha. I hope
Sasha's
you're doing
here.
well.
From Florida. I guess they
Yes.
have internet.
Yes, she has power.
Stu Hong is here. Jennifer Lucas is here.
Swan is here.
22 Cat said, hey, you guys.
Jazz Puppy's here. Says, hey guys, you here too? Just got to the Gold House at 7 tonight.
Hey, hey.
Well, you're going to have to come look us up.
Yep. Our room number is 997.
We are in the East Tower and we are in room 997. So,
Yeah.
anybody, this is an invite. Come say hi.
Yes.
Where are we in the chat?
Lisa Strange says,
Oh.
we'll be there tomorrow at 1
I
p.m.
thought so. With her son, who is about your age now. I believe he is 11, isn't he?
So everyone was posting about how, you know, good views they had of the river and
Yeah.
all that stuff. And as soon as we came in, now our room is nice. I'll give it that.
It is very
It's the
nice.
biggest room I've ever been in.
It's almost like a house. But when we open the shades, like the KFC, the Yum Center is like right outside. It's
Yeah.
like
We're looking at a roof.
Yeah, it's just a big roof and an arena.
Yeah.
That's it. No beautiful river.
Yeah.
Lisa says yes, 11.
He is 11. There we go.
Sasha as well in her part of Florida.
Yes, thankfully.
Well, I guess that's the only good thing about living where we live is we don't have to worry about a hurricane.
Yep.
If we get hurricanes here, I'm frickin' leaving.
Jazz Puppy
Yeah,
said
come
she
for
has
the
a
man
view
that
of
wants
the
to live
parking
in
garage
Florida.
too, or the parking garage. What's worse, the parking garage or the roof? It might be the parking garage roof that we're looking at.
So yeah, I don't know how many's watching, but anyone, if we have no plans, we actually just got back. We took a walk, and I'm guessing we walked about a mile, and we walked to the Brazilian Steakhouse that was actually like a half a mile away.
But
It was
we
really
took a
good.
scenic route.
And Emily pulled up her phone, and for some reason the directions, she must have not had it on walking
I did have it on walking.
because it wanted us to go down by the river and around the
One of
block.
us go backwards.
Yes, it definitely was putting us like the wrong way. So we walked a mile for a 0.4 mile walk.
And
Yeah.
it was so much faster going the way back.
But
than
it feels alright. I mean, it's a little bit chilly, but it still feels alright for a nice walk.
says there 20.
Thank you, 22 Cat. Yeah, because we are not on our normal setup.
At all, and we're not going to be able to go live tomorrow night.
No, because we have obligations tomorrow. Actually,
Yes.
if you
And
go
it's
watch Hungry
on
Heath's
schedule.
channel, starting at I believe 7:30 Eastern,
Uh-huh.
you will see us live because we are going to be there with them.
Mm-hmm.
It'll be fun.
And Maitreya from Radical
Geek.
Geek will be there, and Dawn from Dawn to Keto will be there. Who knows?
Yeah, who
else
knows
will
who,
show up?
and who knows how long we'll stay, and who knows how much room we'll have,
Right.
and who knows.
But everybody watching, they are doing a giveaway for anyone who's watching, and there's a few things that's going to be given away.
Yeah, we're going in the giveaway too.
Yeah,
I'm not.
We're going to pick up a few things here
I'm-
at the show.
Yeah, I'm not 100% sure what we're giving away, but we want to do. Okay, so we want to do a giveaway based on the vendors at the show,
Yes.
and so it kind of worked out because we really didn't find out about the giveaway also until late, so it all just kind of works out.
Yes.
We're kind of a fly by the seat of our pants kind of thing.
Yeah, seems like a lot of people are really well prepared as far as bringing eggs and cheeses and different things to have in their refrigerator.
And then there's us.
And then there's us. But I don't eat breakfast, so I'm not worried about breakfast. And
She drinks coffee.
I'm worried about coffee, which there's a Keurig in our room, and I'm not sad about that.
Well, there's a Starbucks downstairs. We'll get Starbucks.
There's a Starbucks downstairs. So
Normally, I am very frugal and cheap, but on vacation, I don't want to be that way because, well,
It's family.
it's a trip. It's a little vacation.
it is.
It's fun.
And you know what? You probably did not see the name of our. Did you see the title of our show tonight?
No.
It's a
Okay.
surprise.
What is it?
You should look. Sasha says she loves your shirt, Noah.
I like the band.
You're
Noah,
supposed to say thank you.
Noah does like Kiss. Noah is also all the other kids, all the other boys, they're into like the hip hop kind of music. You know, definitely the new stuff.
But I'm suddenly into like stuff like this.
He's
But-
just discovering his music.
Noah is a rock and roll kid.
Love it.
He loves rock and roll.
Love that.
I do too, because none of
I
the other
also
ones.
like I also like some country music, a little bit
Uh-huh.
of 70s. This is 70s, but you know,
Our older boys,
not so much.
we don't have the same taste in music.
We definitely don't, and I don't know where they got it from.
No clue.
No clue where they got their taste from. I'm like, I'm just old. That's not music. Sasha says Noah rocks.
Sasha, you rock.
22QCat says, I'm watching you all tomorrow night. Can't wait. Well,
Yes.
Well, we can't either.
I'm curious who else is going to show up because I'm sure the room number is going to be put out there for
It's going to be a blast. Oh, it'll be a blast.
It's going to be a blast, and we can't wait. But I don't want to, like, you know, today has been kind of slow because other people were going to the Autumn's Patreon dinner.
Yeah.
And so we've just kind of mostly been on our own, but, you know, passing and saying hi to a few people here and there.
Right.
But I've kind of been looking forward to this night, so, and this weekend.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't want to rush it because I want to enjoy the entire weekend.
Yes.
I don't want to, I don't want to wish it away like I want to hurry up and wish away, Monday through Friday at work.
Right.
So we went to the Brazilian Steakhouse.
We did, and I am stuffed. Absolutely stuffed. As you know, our Carnivore challenge ended yesterday. So today I've had 3 meals. That's not normal for me.
I've eaten much more than I normally would too.
Right. So I, of course, had a Keto Chow this morning, which was a s'mores Keto Chow made with butter, and it was so good. And then I had a grilled chicken salad because I haven't had a salad in over a month.
From
And
Chick-fil-A.
then- Yeah. And it was
Stay
really
keto.
good. And then the Brazilian Steakhouse. So they came over to give us sides, and I'm like, we don't want any of that.
Yeah, take that away.
And they didn't try to push it on us or anything, so that was nice.
But the only thing is, how do you say the guy's name? Guy what? Fieri?
Guy
Guy
Fieri.
Fieri. Guy
Okay.
Fieri.
So he has a
Right down the street in the same area, downtown Louisville.
okay, yeah. So we paid. It was $140. It was like $144 for us all
All
3 to eat at the Brazilian Steakhouse. So okay, so here goes the cheap me.
3.
I wish that we'd have went into the
Guy Fieri's restaurant.
the barbecue place.
It was a
Because we stopped in after when we were full and just to see what the price was in case we wanted to go back tomorrow, and it would have only been like $95 there, and you'd have got like 3 pounds and ribs and all kinds of different meats.
ribs, pork, brisket.
Yeah, pound of
you know,
brisket, pound of pork.
When I was at the Brazilian Steakhouse, I ate less than I normally would too.
Really?
Mhm.
You think?
Mhm. I used to get like heaping plates of stuff. I didn't get too much.
Yeah. Noah got smoked salmon that he had never had before.
And
And it was cold.
and I had a salad. That was the first thing I got. But all of my salad was
Bacon.
lettuce. Now I did have ranch, which
It
I'm
was
sure
bacon.
had soybean oil. But yeah, they had bacon. So I put a bunch of bacon on it, and I was like, Lord, they're gonna think I'm hogging all the bacon.
That's all right.
So then I covered it with more lettuce, and then I covered it with bacon again, and I'm like,
So it wouldn't look like all bacon.
and then I covered it with ranch and topped it again. Bacon. It was a Baconator salad.
It really was.
And it was delicious.
And it wasn't
Yeah,
like your
obsessive.
store-bought bacon pieces. I mean, you could tell it was fresh-made bacon pieces.
It was almost like the bacon chips.
Yeah,
And it was real bacon.
loved them. Yep.
Margie says, "Good evening, James, Emily, and Noah. Noah, hope you enjoy
Hi.
Ketopalooza."
Thank you.
Yes, we hope he enjoys it. If not,
Yes.
we've got computers and an iPad I made sure she brought her Apple.
My Apple pen.
Apple
yeah,
pen,
in case
so
he
that-
wants to color.
He can draw and doodle and
Love that.
yeah,
I didn't even know you brought this outfit.
I
It's a good
did.
idea.
we did. It's Here's something. Draw on this. Go away.
Yeah.
Oh, and we brought him a book that he said on the way here he was gonna read 13 chapters. I looked back. His head was on the seat, out. And I was like, "How's the book, Noah?" And he didn't even acknowledge.
I was asleep.
Jazz Puppy says the 18th floor fitness center has a great view.
Ooh,
I don't plan on seeing that view.
terrible.
I'll go on a walk, not the fitness center.
They have bikes you can rent and scooters that you can rent. I think the bikes would be fun to rent.
Yeah, I think the scooters will be better.
I feel like I would fall off.
I haven't
and hurt
rode a
myself.
bike since I learned how to ride them.
Bikes hurt my butt. I
Well,
want
you're
the
losing
scooter.
that.
Kathy says, "My husband loves your shirt, Noah."
Thank you.
Salsa says she's excited for us. Can't wait to hear and hear how it goes after. Wish I was there. We wish you were here too.
Yes.
Margie says Noah, 60s, 70s, and 80s rock and country.
Yep.
I country music.
We actually was right down the street here last year when we took Noah to his first concert.
Kane Brown.
Yeah, on his birthday. We seen Kane Brown.
And he's like my favorite country singer, and it's scheduled on my birthday. How lucky is that?
Yep, you're a lucky boy.
And that was a really, really, really good concert that I didn't even think that I was going to enjoy that much. But
As much as he did.
it was wonderful.
Chase Rice there.
Yeah,
Yes.
Chase Rice was there.
So John, Joe and Rachel, I believe, are here.
We have not seen
But
them
I
yet,
don't
though.
know, due to everyone at
I think they're
Autumn's
at Autumn's party.
yeah, Autumn had her Patreon, like a dinner.
Barbecue,
Yeah, barbecue, potluck, whatever it is. So
Which we did not go to, obviously.
well, we didn't go because I didn't even know Autumn had a Patreon.
Oops.
She needs better advertisement. Didn't even know there was such a thing.
Oh my god.
Yes.
Lisa says Keto Chow is
I
discontinuing
heard that,
s'mores.
and
Sad.
I was so I had made a comment about how I wanted a toasted marshmallow, and they're like, s'mores. So I finally got it, but we were doing the carnivore challenge, so I couldn't try it until today. So today was the first time I got to try it. But I do have a big
What in the
bag.
world are you doing?
Trying to get out, I almost fell.
But
Yeah, we do have a 21 meal bag of that.
it is really, really good though.
Now a 20 meal bag.
But I have a couple different flavors, and the one that I really, really want a big bag of, and if they're selling it here and have a big bag, I'll probably buy it. But if you've never had the caramel macchiato, that is like, it tastes like a Starbucks like specialty drink to me.
It does. I took a sip of it and I was kind of jealous because we only had one.
Yeah, we only had one single serve bag, so I would like to get some of that this weekend, because it's that good. And we do need to check out Guy's restaurant. I think we should definitely go.
So Sasha wants to know, when is the 3 mile walk? So their walk is Sunday,
Sunday morning.
and I believe they have a 1.5 mile walk, a 3 mile walk, and a 4.5 mile walk.
Right. I think we signed up for the 3 mile,
Okay, so
or
I would-
undecided.
Okay, so when we signed up, we'd already found out that Noah was going,
Yeah.
and I knew that Noah's not going to do the 4.5 mile walk because
He's gonna sis out.
yeah, he's gonna sit on the bridge and we'll pick him up on the way back. I know Noah. He can't.
I'm the type of person that goes in the stores and sometimes like just sits while they look, and then whenever they move on a little bit, I move and I find the next seat.
Yeah, Noah tests out the.
Couches at Costco.
I'm
Yes,
professional.
he definitely tries out all the furniture before anyone can buy them.
Literally sit there while they go and get meat. It's hilarious.
The meats.
You know, I don't blame him. I did not want. I did not want to look at groceries and stuff either. Although when I was a kid, it was.
It was different.
It was mom and grandma going in the store and like looking for clothes. I remember.
Hiding in the clothing
Oh,
racks.
I remember Fashion Bug. I remember, yes, hiding in the clothing racks. I remember laying on the floor, like just throwing a tantrum, like, "Can we please go home?"
I remember sometimes I go.
And then you just get smacked.
Sometimes I go into Goodwill and I just climb through the racks because I'm bored.
Yes.
I remember one time being under the rack,
Uh-huh.
and I don't know what was happening. Like when I was going to get out, like the clothes, I stepped on like a sleeve or something, and the whole rack came over. Of course, I was in
I
trouble.
remember
there.
your mom talking about that too.
You did?
Yeah.
Knocked the whole
That
rack.
story.
Oh, and when I used to get spanked, it was with a switch.
He told me that
Did you
not
get
too
the
long ago
switch that
too.
day?
I couldn't even wear shorts sometimes if I had marks on my legs. I had to like wear pants until
Oh boy.
the welts were gone.
He told me that like 2 days ago.
Yeah. Wilson's here. Are you here yet?
Yes, Wilson, are you here? If so, we're in room 997.
997.
East Tower.
Tower.
997.
Yes.
Jennifer said Noah's chair is almost a throne.
It does, but it's really uncomfortable.
It's
it
not
doesn't.
that bad.
I actually carried another chair in here, and they're all.
This thing.
every chair is different, so go figure.
Yes.
Tall.
Yes, that is cool that they have different choices
Yeah.
for the walk.
I would like to do the 4, just because it's a 4-bridge walk, right? A 4-bridge walk. So you're going around.
I have no idea.
It's supposed to be really scenic.
I ain't gonna lie. If I oversleep that day, it won't hurt me.
Oh, you're going. I'll wake you up. Fashion bug.
Fashion Bug.
Are they even around?
No, they're gone.
Okay.
Do you remember Fashion Bug? Because if you do, you'll know why as a child I hated it. That was a women's store, and I believe it was a lot of plus size stuff.
Okay. John said caramel macchiato is my favorite Keto Chow flavor, followed by a close second of chocolate toffee. My second favorite is mint chocolate.
What in the world are you doing, son?
My knee.
Oh boy. Caramel macchiato. Does it not taste like a specialty drink? Like a Starbucks specialty drink. It's so good. I need to make it with coffee instead of water when I get more.
22QCast says Fashion Bug. Haven't heard that name in forever. I'm dating myself. Sasha said that she had to pick her own switch.
That's what he used to do.
You used to have to.
I
We
did.
definitely had to.
I did, and there was a lot of times that I would look for the ones that were brittle.
Yeah.
But
Big mistake.
the goal was, according to her, I had to get one that still had some green on it. That way it went around the other side before it smacked.
Lisa said my dad had a belt. My dad had a belt too, but my mom is the one who made us pick our own switch.
I definitely always wanted Dad to spank me and not Mom.
Yeah.
There
I
was-
didn't get spanked very much. I was the baby.
So yeah, the thing about Dad was, if I didn't cry, Mom would send him back in to do it again, and then he was mad. No lie. 35 here with you in the chat now. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Make sure you hit that thumbs up.
Swilson is leaving in the morning.
Yay.
How long?
I have a picture.
How long does that take you to get here from wherever you are?
Yeah. Where
I
is
don't know.
she? And I think she's like in the tri-state. I could be wrong.
Sasha says she does remember Fashion Bug. That's why you made me giggle. Yeah, awful store.
Kathy said Kiss was her first concert, Noah.
It was funny. Where we got this was at Kohl's,
Yeah.
and like both of the people for the cash registers, they both said that Kiss was their first concert. That's funny.
Really?
Yeah.
Margie says, Emily, have you experienced hair loss since you started keto? And also, how much protein and fat do you consume a day?
I have not experienced hair loss. I've always,
I think she lost more hair before keto.
yeah. I was going to say I've always had a lot of hair come out, but not a significant amount. But it's not as bad now for me, I don't think.
As the person who cleans the tub drain, I think that she lost hair way more before keto.
Yeah, for sure. I would definitely go by what he says because he is the drain cleaner.
I am the drain cleaner. I am a drain surgeon.
Yes. And then as far as my protein and fat, I try to eat over 100 grams of protein. And the same with fat, but it seems like I tend to be just under 100 grams of fat. But over this past month in Carnivore, I've been able to up my fats by adding like 2 or 3 tablespoons of butter when I eat my lunch at work, and then I'll add more fat at dinner time by adding butter too.
Emily follows her macros more than I do. I just know that most of the time I eat quite a bit.
Yes, if I have to really pay attention to my fat that I'm eating, because when I'm tracking everything, I tend to be at around, I would say about 120 grams of protein and like 80 some grams of fat. So I really try to just add fat whenever I can.
All right. John says raspberry cheesecake is also really good, which we have and have not tried.
It sounds good.
We do have one, have not tried it. It's probably due to the carnivore thing. It's
Yes.
probably, and there's just, yeah. And you know, we have another Keto Chow subscription coming in like 2 or 3 days.
Yay.
So it's starting to build up, which ain't a bad
I'm
thing.
so happy to be back on keto.
Yeah, it was nice having a salad. I was really craving
I
that
know.
salad.
And my salad was really good too.
And Robin says, hi, Noah. I hope you really enjoy yourself. It's always nice to go new places.
Yes.
I'm tired.
He's tired.
D.
They had the wooden
Reagan
spoon.
had the spoon.
The wooden spoon, I'm sure.
I never got hit with a spoon. But I was dating a girl when I was 16, and I seen her get the extension cord. That was not good.
I was young, probably younger than Noah. I was the youngest and of course babied, and I got in trouble because I forgot I was grounded or something, and I went next door to play with the neighbor kid, and my dad went over and spanked my butt with a wooden drumstick from my neighbor's house to our house, and then he felt bad and he never spanked me after that.
My sister had a play microphone. It was a big microphone, but it was just plastic. You know, it was a microphone stand, and I remember making him mad. And I remember like doing something. I smacked him or something and ran.
Oh no.
And I remember like running, and I stopped. I was just playing, and I turned around, and he was like right behind me, and he had this microphone stand. He's like, ah. I was like, ah, and I took off even more and shut the door. That was bad.
Margie said, ask him because my hair is falling out like crazy. Used to have thick and long hair. Now it's ridiculously thin.
Okay. Not doctor.
Not a doctor.
Not a nurse. No health. No nothing. But I have heard people say that they have to make sure that they're getting the protein, and not
Yes.
just the protein, but the fat.
Yes.
But I don't know anything. Look, Margie. Look at it.
Well, you did that on purpose, though.
I don't know anything about that. If I could actually,
But that's what
that is all the information that I know is that you gotta make sure that the fat is up there with
Yeah.
the protein.
Yes.
So that's all. But like, you know, there's other people to ask. I would, if I really serious needed some real info, I would definitely
Look up Dr. Barry.
I would join his Patreon, and I would go to his Patreon only
Yeah.
live streams, and I would ask him.
Yeah.
Or Joe. I mean, you know, Joe's not a doctor either, but
Joe's very knowledgeable.
Joe is
He's smart.
a food encyclopedia.
He is. And Sasha said White Zombie was my first concert.
Okay.
My first concert was the Beach Boys.
Okay, we have a lot in common because my first concert, as far as anything that I remember, was White Zombie.
Really?
I seen them with the Melvins and the Ramones.
Really?
Yep.
You guys
That's
went to my
cool.
first concert?
That is
Okay,
pretty
Brian,
cool.
right over there.
So yes, White Zombie was my first, and then I seen them the next year. I seen White Zombie with Primus and Reverend Horton Heat, and then from then on, I went on a concert spree. And sometimes I look back and I'm like, oh yeah, I did see them live. That used to be
You
my
don't
thing.
remember much concerts.
Yeah.
Okay, Swilson says 2 hours.
Okay. That's not bad.
Let us know when you get here tomorrow.
Yeah.
John is starting BBB&E.
You should do it with Keto Chow. BBB&E plus Keto Chow, super easy.
Yeah, because it gives you that little bit of sweetness to. It just made things so much better because we did it both ways, and I hated it. And we did carnivore.
It's not bad without Keto Chow, but if you know, you know.
It's bad. It's bad. It was bad for me.
Yes.
It was bad for me. I had cravings I never knew existed.
Yeah.
I craved lettuce. Margie says, "Thank you, Emily."
Thank you. Thank you.
Swilson says Noah's asleep.
I wasn't a minute ago.
Sasha says, John, BBB&E rocks. I've been primarily doing it for months now.
I really like BBB&E.
Truth be told, right now, I think that
But I like it with Keto Chow.
I think I liked BBB&E better than Carnivore. That's just me, because Carnivore opened the door to, it was just almost like, well, first off, I was eating too much cheese. And
He was.
In the beginning, I was eating too much cheese, which was why I was getting, my weight loss was so minute for the
I
first
kept
couple
having
weeks.
to bug him for a change to eat more over this past month.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
I think
Someday he needed to eat more.
I just have challenge. I'm just wore out on. I'm challenged fatigued right now.
Maybe.
I got to the point where I really didn't want to eat.
Weird.
But today I've eaten like nobody's business.
Yeah.
And then once I started eating again and forced myself to eat, I've done really good with weight loss the past couple weeks. But
Yeah.
the first 2 weeks was bad.
Yes. It's weird because I would rather do BBB&E than Carnivore.
Sometimes I would rather do BBB&E than Carnivore.
It seems odd to me.
It definitely does. It's just when you're on Carnivore, you have these options. It's like, oh, well, we can have chicken or we can have this or this. Well, guess what? I don't like that.
Yeah.
We had, salmon and didn't like it, and every time we've had chicken, I didn't like it. It's just, I'm just more of a beef person.
Me too.
I'm out.
For sure.
And when you tell me I can't have anything, even if you tell me I
Say
can't.
bye.
Bye-bye.
All right, Noah's going to watch TV. Just don't turn it up loud. If you
He
tell
said
me
I was gonna go watch TV.
I can't have lizard's butt, I'm gonna be like, watch me. I'm gonna have lizard butt.
Yes, it's amazing.
Amazing we survived our childhood, yes. John says this will be the first time trying beef butter, bacon, and eggs.
You'll love it, I'm sure.
Oh, see, Jazz Puppy seen Prince was her first concert.
You're jealous.
I am. I am, because I really like Prince.
Yes, he does.
Heidi seen
Donnie and Marie. That's not embarrassing.
You ain't gonna see me there.
You would never. Whatever.
If I had a choice of going live to see Donnie and Marie or mowing the grass, we're mowing grass.
Oh boy. Oh, speaking of tickets, we should share Derek's story.
Hang on. N. Robin said, I lost hair before keto. I think it was hormonal. Keto is anti-inflammatory, and I think it has helped me.
Yes, it is definitely
But
anti-inflammatory.
yeah, I've heard a lot of people, and there's so many people who had that problem. Laura Spath, I remember watching videos where she was losing hair. There's been several people, so there's got to be something in common.
Yeah.
With it. I'm not sure if it's just maybe not eating enough. I don't know.
Me neither. I'm not a doctor.
Sasha's seen White Zombie in Dayton, Ohio. If that was the Hara Arena, that might have been one of the concerts that I was at. Jennifer says, I don't do anything coffee. I have an Irish cream that will collect dust. My dad would use the big guilt trip. I know you could do better, or just spank me.
I love coffee.
John says Prince was awesome live. I'm sure
That
it
would
was.
be awesome.
I
It would.
loved Prince. I was actually sad when Prince died. I was actually sad when Michael Jackson died, because I was born in 1977, so Thriller was like, Michael Jackson was a big part of my life growing
Your
up.
childhood.
I had the red and black jacket. I had the glove.
Did you?
I did as a kid. I had the glove. I could probably still do the.
Is there a picture somewhere?
I don't know. If there is, no, there's not. Margie says, James, yes, I was told that, but it's very hard to eat that much protein and fat. I get full right away. Yes, and Rachel and Chris and Miriam told me to up my protein and fat.
It can be really hard, and
I'd say they know better than me, Margie,
yeah,
because they would be who I would go to.
yeah. Butter seems to be the best way for me to add fat because it's not.
It's delicious.
Yeah, it's delicious, right? And then it's not as filling. I cut the fat off my steak. I'm guilty of it. I know. I'm a horrible person for doing
Hey,
this.
at the Brazilian Steakhouse, she actually popped up and said, you would be so proud of me. And I was like, what are you talking about? We're eating. She's like, I ate the fat.
On accident, and I didn't want to spit it out because we were at a restaurant.
And I said, well, how was it? She's like, it was so good.
But it still grossed me out. But butter, yes, that helps me to add my fat.
All right, Kathy asked if Noah likes Alice Cooper. Noah does not know who Alice Cooper is, and the reason I know this is because he was showing me YouTube videos the other day, and he's like, who's Alice Cooper? So, yeah, he does not know who Alice Cooper is. But I'm sure he probably would because he likes Ozzy.
Yeah, he does like Ozzy.
He likes Ozzy, and he really wants to watch the whole series of the Osbournes, but we can't find it on any streaming channels.
Yes.
We don't know how to watch it. But he wants to watch the Osbournes real bad.
Yeah. But he has been watching the Osbourne show about...
Yeah, it's like Honda Things with Jack talking to Ozzy, and yeah, he has been watching that, but that is not the same.
It is not.
It
not
isn't.
at all. Ooh, John's first concert was Chicago. That'd be cool, too. I went to a lot of Oldies Fest with my parents when I was young. So I know I've seen a lot of, like, Casey and the Sunshine Band and a lot of other people and bands that I don't even know.
They were like
that
the free
I saw
they were the free concerts in the park.
in the park, yeah.
Chubby Checker's coming.
Yeah.
Everyone go.
I wish I had a list, like something from those shows though, because they were a lot of fun.
Yeah. Robin's first concert may have been Pat Boone.
I don't know who that is.
Margie says my hubby is bald too. If you could see him in my profile picture. Sasha says goodbye to Noah. Semi-retired Bob is here. Hi, Bob.
Hey.
All right, so I emailed Bob the other day, and I was actually driving when I emailed Bob.
It's excuses, Bob. Don't listen to him.
And I apologize, and I've just been so busy, like for real. It's been crazy because like we have a video coming out Saturday that we had to pre-film. So it's just been constant busy, and I've been working 10, 11-hour days at work. But so I did the text to speech while I'm driving. I'm emailing.
It auto-corrected your name, he says.
It auto-corrected. So I send Bob a message. I'm like, hey, Bob. And then I go on with my message and I send it. Well, I got an email back. It's Bob, not Barb. I'm like, oh no, I called him Barb. But it was the stupid autocorrect. If Bob keeps walking, he's going to be walking all over the U.S. every day.
It'd be awesome.
He's going to get further and further. He's not going to have time to sleep.
Right.
He's just going to be walking.
It's on video now that you did say you would eat lizard butt, right?
Lizard butt. I said I'd eat it. No, I said if someone told me I can't eat lizard butt. Don't threaten me. Where's it at? Yes, lizard butt. I forgot all about that.
It makes me giggle.
Quarter in the Woods is here.
Hey.
Hey, I haven't seen you in a couple. It's been a little while.
Yeah.
You've been in the woods.
Ooh, Lisa's taking her boys to their first concert on Sunday.
Oh, Weird Al.
That would be so cool.
It would be cool to go see Weird Al. Okay, Jennifer, yes. Noah is in the other room watching TV now.
So he's going to answer for him.
I am. He does know Iron Butterfly because Noah is this is his first year of band and he's doing percussion. And because of the really long drum solo and in the God of the Vita, I almost said Living La Vida Loca, but no, that ain't it. I think he's definitely heard about that due to that studying for drums.
Yes.
Quarter in the Woods says first concert was the Gatlin Brothers. I have seen Neil Diamond in concert in California.
Derek would be so jealous.
Yes.
Neil Diamond and Guns N' Roses are his two favorites ever.
I would definitely love to see Neil Diamond.
Yeah, I would too.
And I believe he's still alive now. I don't know if he still does concerts there.
Yeah.
Bob says, you youngins, my first concert was Kiss.
That would be awesome.
It would be, because I've never seen Kiss, but I heard back in the day that they were amazing, and I don't think that their music is that great. They have a couple good songs,
I think.
But I heard that people was drawn to them because they were like one of the first. They had the fire and all the good stuff. You know, it was more of a. It wasn't just about music. It was an actual show.
Putting on a good show, yeah.
Yes, we are having fun.
I'm just I think the next couple days are going to be so overwhelming in a good way.
We hope.
Yeah.
Because our expectations are way up here.
They are?
Mine has been. I've been so excited. I'm never excited for expectations down here.
Yeah. I feel bad. I told him I feel bad because I feel like I'm terrible with names and putting names with faces. So I need his help.
Quoter in the Woods says, your hair looks gorgeous.
Oh, thank you.
And mine. Thank you very much. Swilson St. John Cougar.
I don't know who that is.
Mellencamp?
No.
Yeah, you do.
I do?
Yeah.
I'm sure I probably do.
I know you do.
Again, terrible with names.
Sasha was born in 78. I was born in December of 77.
I was born in 83.
Don't tell everybody. I might get arrested.
I know.
They fat bombs with brown butter and cream cheese and pumpkin keto chow. It looked really good.
I have a screenshot on my phone that I took of how to make those because I want to make those.
Quoter in the Woods.
And her little pumpkin cheesecake she made too.
Quoter in the Woods says, I'm like you, Emily. I just can't eat the fat. Butter sounds better to me than eating fat on a steak.
Yes.
Okay, so I don't like the fat that just chews.
I don't like any
It's
of it.
It's got to actually like go away as I'm chewing it, like not gristle. But I especially like the burnt fat on the outside. I love that.
I can do the crispy on pork belly.
Jodelle Fields says, so happy for you to go on this trip.
We are so happy.
Yeah, we are very happy because we've been waiting for a long time.
It's weird. The few people that we've met, it's so weird because you feel like you know people, and then.
And Robin says Pat Boone was a contemporary of Elvis. Semi-retired Bob probably just understood the explanation. He said, LOL. Jules in the City says, first time catching a live. Really like your videos. Thank you very much.
Yes.
You know, I know when we do our videos, we're nothing special.
No.
We just put out, you know, we just do the best and we try.
We don't do a whole lot of pre-planning and we just want to share.
We try to be consistent because we know that consistency will grow a channel, obviously, even if it's not that good.
Yeah, and sharing our journey. And if something pops in my head or pops in his head.
So, yeah, it's just one of them things. And, you know, it's all really surreal. I look down at myself and, I mean, I can see my pants. You know, I mean, I can see
my legs.
I can see the chair. And the whole gist of it is, if I can do it, I know you can do it because I'm 44 years old and I've never been able to do it before.
Yeah. So
I failed so many times, but this time it stuck. And, you know,
this time it's not a diet.
It's not.
That's what's surreal about it.
This is just how we eat now. And, you know, my cholesterol's getting better. Like everything's just lining up, and all I'm doing is just eating bacon and hamburgers.
I'm not laughing at you.
The things that I was told I'm not supposed to have.
I know.
And I'm just thankful that the Wi-Fi's not gave out on us.
But thank you for joining us, Jules. Bob said sure it was.
He definitely did. Just Jason is here. Just Jason Keto.
Hi, Jason.
Quoter in the Woods says, you can call me Deb. Well, good. That's a little shorter.
Yes.
Deb.
Hi, Deb.
Deb in the Woods, 62. No, Diamond was the bomb. He is alive, but I don't think he does concerts.
He probably does. Yeah, I wouldn't think he does.
Jodelle Field says,
that's awesome.
Up to 54 now watching. That's great.
That is awesome.
See, 2KK missed out. Everyone wanted to talk, and we came through. Here we are.
No.
They have stuff to do. They're on there.
Yeah, they drove a long way, too.
They definitely did. If I drove from Florida yesterday, I don't think I'd want to do a live. I think I'd still be asleep.
Yeah. And through all the weather, too. Driving in the rain.
Heidi says
sucks.
Styx is her favorite band of all time. Seen them 6 times. Wow. I haven't seen anything 6 times.
No, me neither.
All right, so Bob says he saw Guns N' Roses in a super show with Metallica. The
Oh, that would
third
be
was supposed to
awesome.
be Faith No More, but the tour got delayed. So Ice-T's band Body Count was the third. Lyrics were bad, but Ice-T can jam the axe.
Metallica was my jam as a teenager. Like,
You know, Bob, I remember that tour, and they actually... There were that.
Sorry.
What?
I'm reading his other comment.
I remember that tour, and that was a super show, and I was young and could probably not afford tickets to go.
No, pre-planning is a thing.
Pre-planning is a thing. Exactly. You just grab your selfie stick and you just go walking.
Yep.
That's it. We try to plan sometimes, you know. If we put out a video that's just a topic.
If we try to plan, it ends up being just whatever pops into our head, like carnivore poopies. You know it's true.
Carnivore what?
Poopies.
Oh boy.
Just saying.
Heidi says y'all are special. You're very likable, entertaining, and honest.
Oh, thank you.
Jules says like you are just you.
You can't.
I like that you are just you, and your results are awesome. You for sure inspire me and make me laugh. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Kathy says you were born in '83, and I married in '83. I was 16, still together.
Age is nothing but a number.
Nothing?
But thank you.
Sasha says that I can see my diddle now.
Oh gosh.
You know, I'm a man. Men don't say diddle. Oh no, I just thought of something. Remember the song Hey Diddle?
Yes,
Oh boy.
I do.
Deb says yes, what Heidi says. Strong says
You
we
guys
are
so sweet.
we are the top 3 keto channels.
Aw,
Thank you very much.
I love you too.
So it's us and then Dr. Barry.
I feel like I have the giggles. Everybody's making me laugh. I love
She's
it.
drunk on steak.
I ate so much filet mignon.
I had at least 6 pieces. 6
They
big
would bring
chunks.
over the pork sausage, and I'd be like, no. And then they would bring over the, like the sirloin, no. And then they would bring the bacon wrapped filet mignon, and I'd be like, can I have 2? And then Noah was like, no. I'm like, no, I just get it. I'll take it.
Yeah. That the filet anytime you're going to a Brazilian steakhouse and they have bacon wrapped filet mignon.
Yeah. I'm going for that.
Just keep waiting on the filet mignon.
Although the lamb chops were really good too.
So Emily had some lamb, the leg of lamb, and then she had lamb chops, and she's like, I don't like lamb. And the reason I don't like lamb is
And every time we've gone, I've never tried lamb.
yeah.
So I wanted to try it. I had leg of lamb first, and I'm like, it's good, but it's not, ribeye or
No.
filet. So I'm like, okay, here's the lamb chops. Those were good.
So she forced me to have some. She's like, here, have this. And I'm like, I don't like it. She's like, but it's seasoned really good. So I tried it, and it was definitely seasoned good. It was tender. I just don't like the taste of lamb.
Yeah.
It just has a different. It's almost gamey.
I
don't know.
It is different, but the lamb chops were really, really good that we had tonight. Diddle.
We're still talking about diddles. John says, James, you've slimmed down so much that I didn't even recognize you in the last video, and you were working and taking the pool deck down. Okay, so the pool deck is still there. Yeah.
You got part of the bottom off.
I did. And you know what's crazy? So we were wondering, we didn't want to burn the couldn't burn the treated lumber, and I was wondering how I'm going to get rid of it. And lo and behold, my neighbor comes over and just bought a camper, and he says, I'll take it. I'm like, what do you mean you'll take it? He's like, I want it all. I'm like, what are you going to do with it? Anyway, he's going to use it to build a deck for his camper.
Yeah.
So
He's going to come help and
take
it down.
All I got to do is get it down and carry it next door, and it's his.
Yep. Win-win.
Who would have thought someone would have came and just took my deck?
Yep.
John says, I thought it was a friend or a relative helping out. Once I realized, was like, wow, he really looks different.
Yeah.
You should see how skinny my legs are. We just took
He's
measurements.
obsessed with his legs.
No.
Obsessed with them.
No, I'm not obsessed. Like, it's not like, oh my, it's almost like, how much smaller can they get?
Spoiler alert.
Yeah. How much smaller can my legs get? It's retarded. It's like I want to lose the belly, but I just keep losing out on my legs.
That's funny.
Jennifer says, how many dead heads can you put in a minivan? 23 if you stack them like cordwood. I know from experience. Wow. 23. All right, I skip Bob. Bob said, I've seen Rush 29 times, got sick and didn't see number 30 here in town. If your son wants to drum, show him some Rush drum solos. I will do that, Bob. I will do that. The next time he's watching videos, I will tell him to go.
When you talk about Rush, it makes me think of the Goldbergs.
Really?
Yeah, the TV show.
And you know their drummer just died, I think, last year or whatever, I believe. Neil Peart. Yeah. You know, Rush was such one of them. You know, they're kind of like AC/DC. As soon as you hear the voice,
Yeah.
you know exactly who it is.
Strong said, I like the spicy picante. They didn't have that.
Was better than the bacon wrap flake. Yeah, they didn't have that. And one of the
But
things,
I've never had it, and I want it.
one of the things that we wasn't looking forward to saying no was they usually come around with a grilled
pineapple.
A grilled pineapple, and they didn't do that either.
I'm glad they didn't because I always liked that when we've gone.
Yeah, we were going to have to tell them no.
Yeah.
No grilled pineapple because it, you know, obviously it was delicious.
Yeah.
But that's definitely nothing
Yeah.
that I wanted to have. Not that being keto we couldn't have had half a slice of pineapple, but there's just no reason for it. Yes, Neil Peart was one of the best drummers ever.
James used to play drums.
I did.
He
And
probably still could play them.
I can.
So I guess I shouldn't say used to.
I just don't have a drum set anymore.
He wants one. It's a really good Christmas idea.
Noah wants one.
He's going to use Noah to get him a drum set.
Noah wants
That's what's going to happen.
Noah wants lots of things. Anything I want, I just say, Noah wants this. Jules says, I'm in Canada and I'm jealous of the Brazilian steakhouse.
I'm jealous of the Brazilian steakhouses we have too.
Yeah, because we live 30 miles from Cincinnati. You think that we'd have a Brazilian steakhouse in
No.
Cincinnati? No. The closest one is in Columbus, and it's almost 100 miles.
Yeah.
So we just don't go because it's just
So
too
we
far.
already have plans to go Saturday night to the Brazilian steakhouse, which is right up the road, straight down the road from this hotel.
0.4 miles unless you follow Emily's GPS.
Yes. And we went tonight by ourselves, knowing that we're going Saturday, just to make sure we get our fix of Brazilian steakhouse.
And it's the most keto friendly, carnivore
Yes.
friendly place that you could possibly go because it's almost like I was built for that place.
Yeah, for sure. It did work out, right?
Yes.
Now we need to get it removed.
That worked. Yeah, and then the bad thing about that is that the grass is totally dead underneath the deck. So once we do
We're gonna
that,
have to work on that.
we'll have to rake that up and hopefully get some grass seed planted.
Yeah.
But this time of year, it's going to be a mud hole for the dogs.
Yeah.
The Feathered
Hello,
Cottage Adventures.
West Virginia.
I love West Virginia.
He does.
I really
He's worked
do.
there several times when he was doing pipe fitting, and
It was always one of my favorite places to go.
anytime there was a job there, he was like, I want to go.
All my family goes back to West Virginia, so I've just always felt a really big connection with West Virginia. And you know, I swear when I work in West Virginia, someone had deer meat every day.
You like that?
I do. Deer bologna. If you've never had deer bologna, boy, it's good.
I've never had it.
Robin said, squats and leg presses. What are we talking about there?
Maybe your legs. That will keep your legs from continuously getting smaller.
Look,
He won't do squats. I hate squats, but I try to do them every day, even if it's only 10.
Look, just because my right knee doesn't hurt anymore on keto,
He's using it as an excuse.
it does hurt when I do squats.
Sure.
I'm not lying. It really does.
It hurts.
It really does. The right knee, it doesn't hurt when I do normal activities, but I'm gonna have to do half squats. I'm gonna have to do half squats. I'll just do more of them.
Yeah, half squats.
Because going all the way down like a catcher or whatever, they really hurt. The best Brazilian steakhouse I ever went to was in Memphis. I heard Memphis has really, really good food. And
Yeah.
lots of stuff. Miriam says,
We are still here.
are you still there?
And you are seeing us tomorrow. I'm seeing you tomorrow.
We are at the Galt House.
We're at the Galt House right now, room 997.
East Tower. See you soon. What Heidi did? Yep. Go ahead.
I've only had steak from Longhorn and Outback. I had no idea all these steak places even existed. Me neither. Not until I met him. I had no idea there was a restaurant that only served steak like
Did
that.
they come out and just slice it in front of you?
Yeah.
Give you as much as you want.
Yep.
If you've never been, I feel silly explaining this but there's got to be someone who don't know. When you go in, they give you a card and you turn it over. It's red and green.
Yeah.
And you set it on the
Green
table.
means I want more.
Yep. And green, like every 2 minutes, and sometimes even less than 2 minutes.
Somebody comes by.
Yeah, there's like 15, 18 different cuts of meat that they just continuously come and they'll cut off a little piece. It's like maybe an ounce, 2
And you
ounce.
have little tongs, or what Noah calls them,
pliers.
pliers. He said, I need my pliers. Okay.
And so they come around like every minute to 2 minutes and offer you different meat. So
Yeah.
and whenever you're ready to tap out, you just flip the card over to red and they won't come no more.
Yeah.
But boy,
I'm still full.
I bet I ate a pound of filet mignon. It just
Alone.
alone.
Just, yeah.
Feather Cottage Adventure says, my husband is safety here on a shutdown right now. Just curious, are you in Charleston or Wheeling?
Heck yeah.
Bob says, just go walk. I hit 1.5 miles today.
Yep.
You guys, if you didn't know, Bob, when he started September 1st, he walked not very long. I know going back and I watched his old videos, he admitted that he could not stand for more than 2.5 minutes, and his goal was to be able to stand 15 minutes. Well, now he's walking for a half hour. It's very inspirational and wonderful.
Yeah. And James loves you. I'm telling you. Real feelings.
I like someone who's real.
Yes.
And put their story out there, because everybody has a story. And
Yeah.
I don't know why. Everybody's story affects someone, and Bob's story tells me keep going. And now I'm doing more squats.
Yeah.
Because of it. I'm going to do 1% more of a squat than I did today.
We should do that. I love that mindset of at least doing 1% better than the day before.
Just Jason Keto says, my knees don't hurt anymore, but they sure make some scary noises.
Mine do too.
Mine don't make noises.
Mine
anymore.
make noises, but they don't hurt.
Mine used to creak going upstairs. It wasn't allowed.
My knees will pop every single time that I squat down. Every time.
So I couldn't hear my knees, but I could hear them in my own ears. Like they didn't make a sound, but I could hear the crunching.
Sasha, you're so sweet.
Sasha says only 3 likes and 58 people here.
Smash that like button.
Only 3 likes? Really, people? It's the thumb. Hit the thumb.
Yes.
Or you can do as Bob said, smash the dislike button twice.
Right.
Feather Cottage Adventure says Mount Strong. So I stayed in New Martinsville for quite a while too.
Do you know where Mount Strong is?
I don't.
Okay.
I don't. Just Jason says just outside London,
That's where
Ontario.
He's at in Canada.
She says, I joined late. Are you in Louisville? Yes,
We are.
We're at
Room
the Galt
997.
House. Room 997. See you soon. See you soon. Jennifer said, had lamb once in lingonberry sauce. I was more interested in the haunted mansion and not focused on the food.
I can't say I blame you. I like scary stuff.
Deb says she can't wait till knees and legs don't hurt anymore. Mine stopped hurting within a month on keto. Within a month, maybe.
I don't know
maybe
how
2
long.
months.
It was kind of like, when did we start?
June.
When did we go on vacation?
Yeah, because that's when we messed up. That was like September or October. October, I think.
Yeah, that's when I realized how bad I hurt.
Yeah, we went off plan, and then all the pain came back, and then you're like, ooh, what is this feeling?
I didn't know it was this bad.
Okay, so Margie says, I have rheumatoid arthritis and have to have bilateral knee replacement and left shoulder replacement.
Oof.
And can't do squats either. Just received my mini trampoline.
Heck yeah.
So rheumatoid arthritis is something that really, okay, so my mom was in a wheelchair for like 20 years over rheumatoid arthritis.
Yeah.
And one of the
This
things
touches home.
Yeah, one of the things I think of is, so my mom died before we went on keto. She died in January, before, we started in June, last June, 21. And she had rheumatoid arthritis, and she ended up getting pulmonary fibrosis, which from everything that she told me it was basically all them years of taking the medicine for rheumatoid arthritis.
Right.
So I feel like that if we'd have known about keto sooner and mom would have been on keto, that maybe things would have been different. So
Poor her.
yes, that's one of the things I think about a lot with my mom. It was like, man,
It's hard not to, because like my sister having cancer, and I hear so many people talk about carnivore and keto being healing, you know?
Yeah.
But it's definitely something that's on the brain, you know?
Yeah, and I just think, I wish I'd have known this before, because maybe I could have helped my mother.
Right.
So, but I also think about that when it's like, if I can just help somebody else.
Yeah.
I wish I'd have had the knowledge then that I do now.
Yeah, of course. And that's why we like to talk about it so much, because
Because
it might plant a seed in somebody's brain, right?
Yes. Kathy Allen says, do you have to hurry and eat before the next serving comes? I eat so slow, I'd have a pile of meat on the table. So you don't have to hurry up and eat.
No. You can actually turn your card
and then turn it back as many times
and
as
turn
you
it
want.
back as many times as you want.
Or you can just let the meat
Pile up.
Just pile up.
And then ask for another plate.
And just eat it at your own, There's plenty of times my card's green and I tell them no, I just wave it off, because I don't want, I consider that expensive, like $50 a meal per person. Yeah. And I don't really want to fill up on the chicken. Bring me the beef.
Yeah, for sure. And the lamb.
Renee's here.
Right now. Hi, Renee.
Hey, we're in room 997. See you soon.
Is she here?
No.
Okay.
No. Western Kentucky.
Western Kentucky.
She's from Western Kentucky.
Tri-state. Well, no.
Deb says, I have bad knees from years of walking on cement floor, even with great nursing shoes. I need them replaced, but they don't hurt as much as they did. Losing the weight I have, it has helped.
I'm sure.
I heard that every pound you lose takes like 4 pounds off your knees.
Really?
That's what I heard. Like, I don't know. It sounds good anyway, and it probably does, when they step in the force of the body weight coming down,
Right. Jade DeWald, hi. I'm glad you're here. He says, or she, he or she, I had hip and knee pain until I dropped chicken and was ketovore. The inflammation decreased greatly and less pain. I've always said when I eat chicken, I don't feel very good afterwards. I'm not a chicken fan. I know I repeat myself about that a lot, but I'm not.
Unfortunately, I'm starting to like it less and less. There's certain ways that I still like the rotisserie chicken.
Yeah. But it's okay every now and then, but I'm just not a huge fan. Hokas.
Renee says, do you know what hokas are?
No.
Well, Apparently, they're really great shoes. I don't know. I have to take their word for it. I was diagnosed with rheumatoid arthritis 31 years ago, at only 57, and my knees grind when doing squats. At least you can do squats.
He cannot. He says he can't.
I just have gel injections in my right knee, and that helped a lot. So my mother was the reason she almost instantly went in a wheelchair when she had rheumatoid arthritis, because Mom is allergic to anything in the aspirin family. So she could never take Advil.
Mm-hmm.
She couldn't take aspirin. She couldn't take so much of the stuff that was for inflammation. So Mom was pretty much stuck with Tylenol and what is that steroid that makes you swell up?
I'm not a doctor.
You know,
or a nurse.
Anyway, so she was on steroids and stuff like that. So, but she ended up almost in a wheelchair, and she was in a wheelchair by like 43 with it.
Aww.
And I'm sure it was probably a bad diet, because she ate
McDonald's
out all the time. McDonald's was
her jam.
Definitely her jam.
Oh, Heidi.
Heidi says you helped my kid's mother.
Which is her.
Huh. I guess it is. Margie says she doesn't have that much inflammation.
Nope, me neither. That was a huge thing, and it's so weird to me because I had no idea how much inflammation I even had. Like I knew that my feet hurt. Like a couple Christmases ago, my kids got me one of those foot massage things where you put your feet in it and it massages your feet, because my feet would always hurt. I don't even remember the last time I've touched it.
No.
Do you? It's
You
collecting dust.
You haven't. Noah used it last week, and he had to really search for the cord.
Yeah.
Jennifer says that her uncle in West Virginia is always offering to trade me for a pound of butter. You're definitely worth at least 2 pounds. At least. Darla loves the RSK in the corner, and I think I do too.
I love it.
That is a Emiley design.
That's why I say I love it.
The only thing I had to pay
as
for that design.
As simple as it is,
was an
it
iPad.
took me forever.
We are our own worst critics, and
Yes.
you can constantly, it is an egg in the shape of a heart.
Yes.
In case you didn't know. Okay, Renee wants to know if we met some other folks there. So we've seen Don at checkout from Don.
Check in.
Yeah, check in. We seen Kaboodle Bry.
Yes.
And his wife, and then we seen
in the elevator we were passing.
We seen Susan B, 16.
And that was in the lobby as well.
Mm-hmm. Got to talk stocks with her. That's interesting because that's my jam.
That's his other,
Emily used to call it porn. I'd be looking at my phone. She'd be like, "You looking at porn?" And everybody'd be like, "What?" And we knew it's stocks.
Yeah. And we went and saw Maitreya too.
We did see Maitreya. How could I have forgotten Maitreya?
I don't know.
We talked to her more than anybody.
I know.
Forgot all
we
about
actually
it.
went to her room to meet her.
So Bob says he just had chicken yesterday because it got cheap. Put it in a cast iron, dropped a stick of butter in it, covered and baked for an hour. It was really good. No inflammation with that, Bob?
Every now and then when we go to Costco, we'll pick up a rotisserie chicken.
And that never bothers me.
And I wouldn't mind making like the beer can chicken in the smoker.
Yes, and Kroger has that on sale. You reminded me.
Yep, 99 cents a pound.
Jason had bad knees, chronic back pain, and plantar fasciitis before keto.
Oh,
all
plantar
that is gone now.
fasciitis is the worst.
She doesn't know. I had it.
I know, but you have no idea. He is one of those people that you have no idea how much pain he is in because he doesn't show it. Like he's too tough, right?
I don't know.
He's too tough to show that he's hurting or in pain. But that, big baby.
That and a toothache. That'll bring me to my knees quick. Well, what it was is the plantar fasciitis. As long as I was moving, I felt good. But if I stopped for 5 minutes and stood back up, I'd limp for 10. That was an amazing thing. And they gave me, ironically enough, they gave me medicine for inflammation. to make
Imagine
it go away,
that.
to go away.
Yep.
I was just inflamed.
Prednisone. That's what you couldn't think of.
But they both got it.
Yep.
You guys got it right. You win a prize.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what it is.
And when you watch the live tomorrow night on Hungry Heath giveaway, make sure you watch.
Deb says, way to go in your design.
Oh, thank you.
Heidi says that design would be cool on some merch.
All right, so.
Oh boy. Jennifer
I had some shirts made.
She bought these at the store.
I had some shirts made that I was hoping for me and James to have made. They were shipped to deliver today, and they did not arrive before we left. So we'll wear it in a future video.
All right. Sasha says so many amazing stories as a result of our lifestyle.
Yes.
This community is amazing.
Absolutely love it.
So happy to be a part of it.
Me too.
And you know, on our Facebook group the other day, I just said I'd like to play a game. Let's show some pictures. And I'll be darned if they ain't still coming in.
Love it.
And that is so great when people just almost
vulnerable to show
almost a week later,
to show their stories, their progress.
Almost a week later, we're still getting before and afters, and I love every one of them.
Yeah.
Bob says he has not had any inflammation from it yet.
There you go. It's a win then.
Deb wants to put knee surgery off as long as possible, as long as pain is gone.
I can't say I blame you.
Plantar fasciitis is one of the main reasons why Renee ended up wearing Hokas.
I need to look those up. I'm not on my feet all day, but I want to look them up.
Margie was on prednisone for 17 years.
Ooh.
And that stuff made my mother hungry.
Mm-hmm.
Jason says, kidney stones are the worst thing. I don't care how strong you are, you will be on the floor wishing for death. I never said
that.
I never said I didn't wish for death. I just don't let anyone know that I am.
The worst pain ever for me, lower back, going out. Yeah, I was on the floor crying and yelling at anybody who tried to help me to get away from me.
So the first time that her back went out, it just so happened to be we were on our way home and her back went out and she stopped in the doorway where the stairs were.
It was a step.
One step. And I'm standing behind her with like groceries and all kinds of stuff, and we even had Noah little and was like, what are you doing? And she's like, I can't get in.
I couldn't lift my leg up that one step to get into the house because my back went out on me and I was having spasms. If you've ever had it, then you know what I'm talking about, and I'm sorry that you went through it too, because it was the absolute worst pain. I laid in bed switching between heat and ice packs and could not move. I could not move. Once I got to the bed anyway, that was challenging in itself. But my back has not gone out and since we've been on keto at all. So
nope.
That's a win too.
But you know, and it's not even funny when someone's really hurting that bad.
But he still laughed at
But
me.
it is funny when you look back on it, because it's one of them things that when her back would go out, 2 days later everything would be fine. And you just kind of look back and would just laugh. Because I know I've had my back go out one time, and that was before I met her, and it was awful.
Yeah.
I couldn't even take a breath without it hurting. Swilson wants to know if we will be at the karaoke thingy.
She says, will you guys not be at the karaoke thingy? You don't want us at the karaoke thingy.
We will be at the karaoke thingy.
I just won't sing. I will not be singing.
Emily's
What if I want to?
Emily's gonna sing.
No.
What if I want to?
Noah can sing.
Yeah, Noah can sing.
I
Will you be at the karaoke thingy? James is a big chicken.
Yes.
That's how chickens are. Never show anything is wrong with them.
Renee says prednisone is the reason her poor hound ended up losing 2 toes. It attacks the ligaments over time.
Oh, wow.
Okay, and Bob wants to know if we're going on the Appalachian Trail through hike in 2025. That's where we go like 1,100 miles or 2,100 miles or something through the Appalachia Mountains. Because that's his goal. Okay, here's the deal. If I win the lottery and I can be off work for for that amount of time because
So is it slow paced? I guess I should ask first before I
think in his video he said he was thinking about between 10 and 15 miles a day. So I guess it could be slow paced if you walk just a mile an hour.
I would be down.
I would too. Definitely. If I was to win the lottery and was able to retire early like that, when I become semi-retired, James.
Why do you say if?
If I win the lottery?
Mm-hmm. When?
Yeah. Good going. Good thought. Ooh.
Oops.
Sasha says, no. Jennifer says, I understand. I was my husband's caretaker through 12 years of Alzheimer's.
Oh,
I can't help but wonder if keto could let him avoid it altogether. I like to think that keto can fix everything.
I know. There's so many great stories.
I think so highly of keto that I think, hangnail, it's because you're eating too many carbs. I think keto could be the fix for... It
hasn't fixed my eyes yet. Tell you what, when I take my glasses off, James looks so much more thinner.
It's because she wears magnifiers. Deb says kidney stones are the worst. Would rather have a few C-sections or go through natural birthing than go through that again. Well, I hope being on keto, I don't have to go through that.
It must fix it, right?
Darla says, nice kiss shirt, Noah.
Noah.
Margie said, prednisone made me gain that steroid. I'm guessing prednisone made me gain a lot of weight. Last year I was up to 196 and started keto in March of 22, and I've lost 49 pounds.
That's awesome. Good job. That's
49
awesome.
pounds, yes. Wilson says, because of the live stream, but I think it will be, but not karaoke or however it's spelled.
I think the karaoke is not tonight.
No, the karaoke is tomorrow. And the Heath and Shelley's live stream starts at 7:30.
Oh, okay.
So yes,
I'm sorry.
And it's their live stream, so we're going to show up, but that doesn't mean, I think they might be having a revolving door of people, so that doesn't mean that we can't go back.
Yeah.
Or or whatnot. I
don't think we're going to be handcuffed.
Yeah. Can't tie me down. No, we'll just be bouncing probably around, and like I said, there might be so many people that get there that there ain't room for everybody. So I don't know how long we'll be there, but we'll be there.
Yeah.
We'll pop up.
Jennifer Lucas says, I'm fatally allergic to Tylenol. Babies can take Tylenol. My mom was that way with aspirin.
Yeah.
Bob said, I said shirt.
It didn't look like shirt, Bob.
And
I'm just saying.
And I said Bob on that email. It just came out wrong. Bob says it must have been the voice thing. Or maybe my fat fingers. I get it.
Jazz puppies, 2 floors below you.
Jazz puppies, yes, 2 floors below you. Well, we're in room 997. See you soon.
You never know with the warden.
Renee says you never know with the warden.
We haven't met them in real life yet.
No, we have not. We've not even met them in fake life.
Yeah, we have.
Not in person.
Oh, boy.
All right, you guys, we love you.
Yes, we do.
It is like we've been on for an hour and 20 minutes, which sets a record for us.
Is it?
It is. Well, we only do like 55 minutes because...
It doesn't feel like
the way we butt up with Heath and Shelley.
Yeah.
And that's how we designed it, because we never knew if we was going to be able to talk that long. We didn't want awkward silence. So we knew if we just did short spans that...
hey, at least we're getting lives up for you guys.
Yeah, and, like I said...
it's like, we're doing it.
When we first started doing lives, it was like, you know what? If it doesn't do anything else, it will give people a way to come and just chat together. They don't need us.
Learn more about us.
We could just turn on the camera and walk away, and you guys could all chat and have a conversation with you guys,
So we're really, really looking forward to meeting a bunch more people tomorrow. And I might cry. I might.
Oh no!
I don't know.
Cry.
Hide under a table. Something.
Don't just. Yeah. It's supposed to be under the table, not
I
you.
know. At least I'll have company.
Not you. All right, you guys. Have a great night. Thank you so much for joining us on a Thursday. I know it's
a Thursday.
unannounced, but when I found out that 2KK wasn't doing theirs, I was like, let's do it. Thank you so much.
We love you guys so much.